All right, hi everyone. So this is Jillian with 4 p.m. Total Body Circuits. So while we wait for any participants, I'm just going to share my screen for a minute or so, and then we can get started. All right, so it is just about 4 o'clock. Once again, my name is Jillian, and this is Total Body Circuits. So for today, I'll just go over the equipment you're going to need. So for equipment today, we are going to be using some dumbbells. So I have medium weights. Those can be from anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds. And then I have a pair of heavy dumbbells. Those can be anywhere from, let's say, 12 to 15 pounds. I also have a mat. So any soft surface could work with that. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use just any type of household equipment. And I will be queuing for water breaks and everything, so make sure you take water nearby. And then for music today, you can just play any type of background music you want. We're not going to be timing anything to music today, so feel free to listen to whatever music you like. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Come over to your mat. So we're just going to start by loosening up our arms, so taking them out to this goalpost position. We're going to go down, up, in, and out for some rotator raises, just for a few seconds right here. All right. And once our arms are warmed up, come to the end of your mat. You're going to walk your hands out to the plank position, keeping those knees slightly bent, and walk all the way back up. All right, so just making sure that you're feeling that length in the back of your legs. Legs are slightly bent. And engaging the core at the bottom. All right, so let's stand it up. And so meeting me back in the plank position. So walking those hands out, you're going to bring one leg forward, open up towards that bent leg, and switch sides. So just alternating which leg comes to the front right here, and really reaching those hands up towards the ceiling. Just a few more reps right here. All right, last rep. Let's go ahead and walk those hands back up. And as we walk back up, let's come to the floor, feet shoulder width apart. We're just going to go for some regular squats. So chest is nice and lifted. Your toes are going to be slightly pointing out and coming down to that 90-degree angle. So bring your hips down to knee level and bring the hips forward as you stand up. And just a few more seconds. Okay, and right here, let's do some straight leg kicks. So bring your hand to your foot. We're just loosening up the lower body right here, getting some mobility in those hamstrings. So taking it slow, kicking that leg up as high as you can. Keeping that chest nice and lifted, really getting some length in those hamstrings. And just a few more seconds, we're going to take it up a notch with some cardio. Let's go right here. Jumping jacks. You're going to go light on the balls of those feet. Keeping that core engaged. Knees are slightly bent so that you can absorb the shock. Keeping it light right here. Touching those hands together. good. Keep it up, just a few more seconds. Reaching up towards the ceiling. Okay, and right here, let's come up off of the mat. We're gonna do some little forward, backward steps. So feet go forward, forward, back, back. Just a light jog right here. Trying to elevate the heart rate. Lightly stepping on the floor. So try not to put too much impact on the balls of those feet right here. Really keeping up the pace. Making sure you're pumping those arms as you go forward and back. You can come on the mat if you need to. Okay, and right here, let's go for some high knees. So knees are coming up to waist level. You can lean back slightly if you want. Provide some extra resistance. All right, in the last few seconds, let's walk it back down for some mountain climbers. Just a few more seconds. And rest right here. All right, so good job, everyone. So that was our warm-up. So while I explain the first circuit, go ahead and grab some water. So our first circuit is going to be a cardio ladder. You can go ahead and move the mat, actually, oh, sorry, you are going to need the mat. So our first circuit is going to be a cardio ladder. So basically you're going to have 2 moves and 2 rounds. So for our first round, it's going to be 3 minutes, and this is going to be rep based. So first off, you're going to come down to the mat. You're going to do 2 mountain climbers. So that's 1 and 2. You're going to stand it up, and you're going to do 10 lateral jump to narrow jump. So that's 1, that's 2. Next up, you're going to come down to the mat. That's 4 mountain climbers, and then 8 lateral jump to narrow jump. So you're increasing the reps for the mountain climbers, and you're decreasing the reps for the lateral jump to narrow jump. So I'll keep reminding you, but basically for mountain climbers, it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And for the jumps, it's going to be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. All right, so you have 3 minutes to get through as many reps as possible. Try to get to the top of the ladder for mountain climbers and the bottom of the ladder for those lateral to narrow jumps. And I'll remind you of the numbers as we are going through this first round. All right, so 3 minutes. Let's get going. First up, 2 mountain climbers. That's 1, 2. Stand it up. 10, 9, 8. You get the point. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So really challenging yourself. Get through as many reps as you can of this ladder. 6, that's 7, and 8. In the mountain climbers, driving your knees towards your chest. So you're in this plank position. You're going to want to drive your knees as far forward as you can, keeping those hips locked in line with your neck, and keeping that solid plank position. 1 minute down. Lateral jump to narrow jump is next. 4, 5, and 6. 6 mountain climbers. Keep it going. This lateral jump to narrow jump, trying to jump as far forward to the side as possible. As soon as you hit the ground, you're jumping up as high as you can go. As soon as you land, jump as high as you can. Halfway through, see how far you can get up the ladder. Getting down to these last few reps right here. Giving all you got in this last minute of the circuit. Mountain climbers right here. It's okay if you're not quite where I am right now. Making sure that you are powering through. Don't stop moving. Try to get in as many reps as possible. You got 30 seconds left. Try to empty that tank. So we have 20 seconds left. If you have finished, go ahead and just go back down the ladder. All right, keep it up. We're resting in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so 30 seconds of rest right here. So we are going to do those same 2 moves again, except you're going to start with 2 lateral jump to narrow jump, and you're going to start with 10 mountain climbers. Your challenge right here is in this round, we're going to do 2 for 1 lateral jump to narrow jump. So your challenge right here for the narrow jump, both sides is 1. So 1, 2. So you're doing twice as many lateral jump to narrow jump. That's your extra challenge. So if you feel like you finished early in that first round, really try to amp it up, double up on those lateral jump to narrow jump. If you feel like you were challenged enough in the first round, go ahead and keep the lateral jump 1 for 1. Let's go in 5 seconds. Getting ready. 10 mountain climbers right here. 8, 9, and 10. Mountain climbers. 2. So you get the point. Double it up on those lateral jump to narrow jump. 8 mountain climbers after that. Six lateral jump to narrow jump. Going down for those mountain climbers and up on the lateral jump to narrow jump. Keep it up right here. Coming up on 2 minutes left. Driving these chest like you're sprinting towards that finish line. Shoulders are going to be directly above elbows, and fast feet in those mountain climbers. Really lifting up that chest on the narrow jump will really help you increase that vertical jump. Keep it up right here, halfway through the second round. If you feel like you're maxing out on these lateral jump to narrow jump, go ahead and step, and jump. Still moving as fast as you can. 1 minute left right here. How many reps can you get through? Keep it up right here. Strong lateral movement. Elevated chest. Maximizing air time. Minimizing ground time. As soon as you land, I want to see you jump right back up again. No breaks in between. Let's keep it up. 30 seconds left right here. How far can you get up that ladder? Can you get to that finish line? Can you get to the top? Fast feet right here. Strong side to side. We rest in 10. Keep it up. Keep it up for 3, 2, and 1. All right. Couple minutes of rest right here. Good job with that cardio circuit, everyone. Go ahead and grab some water, catch your breath. All right, so our next circuit is going to be lower body strength. We have 6 minutes, and we're going to do 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Sorry about that. All right. So for your first one, you're grabbing one heavy dumbbell. I have my 12 pounds right here. And what you're going to do is some bottom half pulses. You're alternating narrow to wide squat. So for your mid squat, your feet are right outside your shoulders. You're going to go down halfway, down and up. Feet step wide, down halfway, down and up. For your next one, you can grab either one or both heavy dumbbells. You're coming for a single leg deadlift. One foot is going to be staggered behind you, slight bend in that front knee. You're going to take your dumbbells, go down and up. We have 1 minute on each leg. Next up, you're grabbing one heavy dumbbell. Feet are outside shoulder width. You're going to swing the dumbbell back and up for a posterior swing. Shoulders are going to stay down and back for that one. And for the last move, you can choose the weight. You're going to put that on your shoulders. We have 1 minute per side in lunges. Same thing as the squats. You're going to go down halfway, down and up. And we have 1 minute per leg. All right, so grabbing your heavy dumbbell. If you want an extra challenge, you can grab both heavy dumbbells and put them on your shoulders. All right, let's go right here. Mid squat, down halfway, down and up, wide, down halfway, down and up, in. Holding that chest steady right here, driving through the heels, really pressing through those glutes. Chest nice and lifted, core is engaged. Slow and controlled movement right here, maximizing time and retention for those muscles. Coming up on 10 seconds left in this move. Keep it up. Racing through that core for 3, 2, and 1. One or both heavy dumbbells. One leg staggered behind. And let's do this single leg deadlift. So I'll show you from this side first. Shoulders down and back. Slightly bending that front leg. Down and up. Most of the weight is channeled through that front leg. Really driving through that front heel. Feel that press through the hamstring. Driving those hips forward at the top. Really maximizing that range of motion for the front leg. Working the back of the body. Strengthening that posterior chain. That will help you be more explosive in your cardio moves. We're going to switch sides soon. Go ahead and switch legs in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Back leg staggered back. Just keeping the toe on the floor. Nice and neutral spine right here. As you drive those hips up, slight bend in the front leg throughout. You're not locking that knee. Pressing through the heel. Tucking those hips under at the top. Over halfway through this move, keep it up. Really strengthening the back of the legs right here. Building up the power in those hamstrings. Let's drop in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop one of those heavy dumbbells. We're coming into the dumbbell swing. Feet just outside shoulder width. And swing it down and up. Shoulders are down and back. Keeping a slight bend in those legs. It's not a squat though, so you're not coming all the way down. Shoulders down and back as you swing up. I'll show you from the side. Feet are wide, swinging down and up. Halfway through with this move, keeping it steady right here, maintaining a consistent pace, just like in the deadlifts, tucking those hips under at the top, squeezing those glutes at the top of the range of motion, really powering through with those hamstrings today. Let's drop in 3, 2, and 1. All right, final 2 moves right here. Weight is going to go on your shoulders. One leg back. Bottom half lunges. Down halfway. Down and up. Down halfway up. Down all the way up. So in the half lunge right here, both legs are still slightly bent. And this is full range right here. Just like in those squats, really emphasizing that slow and controlled movement, maintaining time under tension for those muscles. That's what's really going to build up the strength. You're putting the hamstrings, quads, and glutes under as much load as possible for as long as you can hold it. We're going to switch pretty soon, be aware. Go ahead and switch in 3, 2, and 1. Other leg goes back, and we're right into it. Here we go, down, halfway, down, and up. So keeping a slight bend in that front leg at the top. Don't lock that knee all the way out. We really want to keep that weight in the quads. This halfway movement will really help you to slow down any momentum you might have coming from the bottom range of the movement to really force you to create as much muscle fiber as possible to push that weight up. You're almost there, everyone. Keep it up. Got 15 left in this move. Chest lifted. Brace hard. And drop in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop that weight. Gently place it on the floor. That was our lower body circuit completed. Go ahead and grab some water. Our next circuit is our second and final cardio circuit. We have 6 moves in 6 minutes. It's going to be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So I'll take you through the first couple moves, and then I will explain more as we go along in the circuit. So your first move, you're going to do a burpee, squat, jump back, squat, and up. You're going to run it forward for 3, run it back for 3. So burpee, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Sprinting as fast as you can. Your next move, you're going to hold your hands overhead. Feet are going to be wide. You're going to do some surfers. So rotating quarter turn, front, other side quarter turn, and front. So your feet are staying at the same width. Your feet are not moving any closer together. They're staying wide, hands overhead. Turn, front, turn, and front. 45 seconds on. Burpees coming up soon in 5 seconds. Getting ready in 3, 2, and 1. Squat, jump, squat, jump. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go right here. Core engaged. To really help you bring those feet forward as fast as you can. You can jump right here or omit that jump if you don't want too much higher impact. We're already over halfway with this move. Keep up the pace right here. This is our last cardio circuit. You really want to challenge that speed. Last rep right here. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. We only have 45 seconds per move. Really challenging yourself. Get through as many reps as possible. All right, hands overhead. Surface in 3, 2, 1. Turn, side, turn, and side. So, just as fast as you can. Whatever pace you're comfortable with, I just want you to keep those hands over your head. If you need to just step to the side, you can do that as well. Take out the high impact, but I want you to keep moving no matter what. Coming up on 10 seconds. All you got in the tank right here. Core braced. Keep it up for 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds off. Your next move, coming down to the mat. You're gonna go outside leg, you're gonna go down, down, up, knee drive. You go down, down, up, knee drive. Let's go right here. Kneel, drive. So you're gonna go down, down, up, drive, down, down, up, drive. So this is a kneel to squat right here. Really using that opposite arm to propel yourself upwards. You want to take out the impact, drive that knee up without the jump. 15 seconds right here. These are quick bursts of energy. I want you to use all you got in the tank, each move. Rest in 3, 2, last jump, and rest. All right, so we're gonna repeat those 3 moves that we just did. A few seconds rest. I'm just gonna grab some water. All right, so our same 3 moves. Getting ready for those burpees in 3, 2, and 1. Down, back, down, and up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Repeating those same 3 moves. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right, so now that we have the technique of these moves down, I really want you to go just as fast as you can. We know what we're doing. Now challenge that speed. Jump higher, run faster. You got it. Last 2 minutes of cardio. What can you do with it? Jump high up here, just as lifted. Pressing in 3, 2, and 1. All right, 15 seconds off. We're going back to those surfers. So hands overhead. It's that turn, and front. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, turn, and front. So you can keep a slight bend in those arms. But I really want you to just keep them overhead right here. You can step, front, feet are still wide. Whatever you got left, keep it moving. Jump or no jump. Just keep it going. Over halfway right here. Coming up on 10 seconds. Getting as many reps in as possible. Core tight. Hands overhead. You're giving me 3, 2, and 1. All right, last move of the circuit right here. You know what to do. Kneel, squat, knee drive. Coming over to the mat. We're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. All right, down, down, up, drive, down, down, up, and drive. All right. Now that you know what you're doing in this move, I want you to challenge yourself. Really drive through this heel. Use those arms for momentum. Jump as high as you can. Challenge that lateral movement. Can you get to the other end of the mat as you kneel the squat? Throughout the class, we're focusing on lateral and vertical movement, challenging yourself in both directions for just 5 seconds. Keep it up. Rest in 3, 2, last jump, and rest. All right. Good job, everyone. Catching your breath right here. That one was a tough one. Last cardio circuit of the day. So you're done with cardio for the class. Woo! Grabbing some water. All right, so as I catch my breath as well, I will take you through our next circuit. So this is going to be our final dumbbell circuit. We are going to do some upper body strength. So just like our first circuit, we are going to have 6 minutes, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off per move. So we have 6 moves. Your first move, you're going to grab your medium dumbbells, and you're just going to do some bicep curls. So curl in and down, up and down. If you want an extra challenge, I'm going to have you keep one arm at 90 degrees while you curl with the other arm, and we're going to switch halfway through. So if you want to challenge yourself, you have that option. Next up, you are grabbing either your medium or heavy dumbbells. You're going to come to the mat. You're going to do a chest press. So you're going to go down, pause, and up. Down, pause, and up. So we're taking away that momentum that would usually help you through the move. After that, we have overhead tricep extensions. So you're holding your medium dumbbells, elbows over shoulders, you're going to extend, pulse, and up. Down, pulse, and up. After that, you're going to flip it around. Either on your knees or your toes, you're going to push up, walk to the side, push up, center, and other side. So we're doing walking push-ups. After that, you're grabbing your medium dumbbells, and we're going to do, you're coming down, you're going to do wide row and a low row. Wide and low. And after that, medium dumbbells once again. You're going to do some side raise and front raise, side and front. Okay, so we have 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off per move. Bicep curls coming up in 5. Grabbing the dumbbells in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so if you're going to challenge yourself right here, you're going to choose one arm, keep it at 90 degrees, and we're going to switch halfway through. If you don't want to do this option right here, just doing a standard bicep curl, so you're curling with both arms. Okay, and right here, one arm stationary, one arm curls. So feeling that pre-fatigue in that one arm that was stationary. 10 seconds right here, staying strong. We're going to come down to the mat soon. Steady for 3, 2, and 1. All right, so right here, medium or heavy dumbbells. If you're going to lie down, hands out wide for the chest press. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so you're gonna go down, pause, slow push up. Down, pause, slow push up. So what this does right here is take out the momentum that you would normally use to propel that weight above you, really forcing you to squeeze through the chest, and forcing that time under tension that we've worked so hard to build throughout our strength circuits today. Really recruiting all those chest muscles, squeezing through. You got 10 seconds, keep it up. Really emphasizing the pause at the bottom. Increasing the load at the bottom of the range. The toughest part of the move, really slowing it down. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so dropping those medium dumbbells, staying on the mat, picking up the medium ones. We're going to do those tricep extensions with the bottom pulse. Let's go right here. All right, so your palms are going to be facing each other. Elbows right above shoulders, come down, pulse, and up. So challenging yourself right here, really making sure that you're keeping those elbows directly above your shoulders and making sure that you can try to touch those elbows together. So we're really isolating the back of the arm. Already halfway through this move. Keep it up for just 15 seconds. Really pressing through that tricep, emphasizing the back of the arm. We're gonna drop in 3, 2, and 1. All right, and setting it up. Dropping those weights. Next up, we have those walking push-ups. So flipping around, knees or toes right here, shake out those wrists. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so knees or toes. Your hands are going to be right outside shoulder width. You're gonna push up, walk it to the side, and push up. All right, coming up on halfway through right here. Really tucking those hips under, bracing that core to maintain a neutral spine. And in the push-up, really driving through the heels of those hands, squeezing through that chest. We're working the chest a lot today. It's different here. We're working with body weight instead of with the dumbbells. We're gonna rest in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so standing up, grabbing either the medium or heavy dumbbells, it's your choice. We're gonna do the wide row, the low row. Bending over at 45 degrees, let's go right here. Wide and low. All right, so slow and controlled movement right here, just like we've been saying. We really want to make those muscles work hard. We don't want momentum to do the work for us. So really make sure that you slow down in these movements. It's not all about the reps sometimes. It's about the quality of movement, that proper form that's going to ensure that you're building strength in the right way. Slide bend in those knees. We're gonna rest in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so dropping those heavy dumbbells, go for the medium dumbbells, or if those arms are maxed out, you can go ahead and drop the weight altogether. Right here, let's go. Side to front raise. This is our last strength move of the day. Last time we're using these dumbbells. So really slowing down right here. Keeping a slight bend in those knees and really bracing that core, especially in that front raise. I know that's a tough move, but we are almost done. Just 10 seconds left. Keep it up right here. Those arms are burning. That just means that you're working hard. We're gonna rest in 3, 2, last rep, and drop that weight. All right, so go ahead, shake out those hands. That was our final strength circuit. So we're going to move into our last circuit of the day, and that's going to be core. So you don't need any weight for this one. Just coming down to the mat. All right, so our core circuit is going to be 6 minutes. Let's start 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. All right, so our first move. Oh, we are going to be in the plank position. Sorry. Okay. So I'm just going to stretch on the wrist. You're coming to the front plank. So you're taking one leg to the opposite elbow and same side elbow. You're going to keep working that same side and then switch halfway through. Next up, we are coming to a forearm flick. You're going to take your knees slightly outside your shoulders, lightly touching those knees down in that plank position. If you want an extra challenge, you can touch down, jump in, touch down, jump out. If you want that challenge. Okay, and then we're coming over down to the back. You're going to lie back. You're going to take opposite hand to foot, touch down, hand to foot, touch down. Reaching the arms overhead between each rep. Okay, and then next up, you are staying on your back. We're just going to do some slow flutter kicks. You can put your head up or rest on the mat. Okay, and then last up, you are going to grab a medium dumbbell, coming to the plank position once again. You're going to pull the dumbbell from side to side. And I'll show you just in front of the mat so that you can see a bit better. We're going to pull side to side, like that. Okay, so coming down to the mat and going into the plank position. You're going to start with diagonal knee to side knee. I'm going to start on the left. Let's go right here. Opposite elbow, same elbow. So staying with that one leg. If you want an extra challenge right here, keeping that foot hovering above as you go side to front. Just an extra challenge for the obliques. Shoulders are down and back right here. And go ahead and switch sides. So for challenging that range of motion, really trying to touch that knee to elbow. Got 10 seconds right here, keep it up. Really tucking those hips under. We're gonna rest in 3, 2, and 1. Taking a brief rest, shaking out those wrists, and coming down to the forearm plank. Right here. All right, so lightly touching those knees down. Tucking those hips under. Really racing through that core. So this move is really working our core stabilizers. Every time you touch those knees down, your abs have to work even harder to keep that upper body still. And that's what you want. You don't want those hips moving. You don't want that core moving. Really just keeping everything still except those knees. Staying strong right here. We got 10 seconds left. Keep it steady for 3, 2, and 1. All right, 10 seconds off right here. Coming down to your back. You have that lying opposite hand to foot. Arms reach overhead. And let's go right here. All right, so we're gonna stay on the same side for the first half, and then switching. So really trying to touch that hand to foot. Lifting. So in the arm that's moving, you really want to lift your shoulder off of the mat. Okay, go ahead, switch sides. And in that moving leg, try not to touch the foot down to the floor, and don't touch that moving hand down to the floor either. But still making sure you're reaching it nice and long overhead for just 5 seconds. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so next up we have this slow flutter kicks. If you want a bit of extra back support, go ahead and put those hands under the tailbone, and let's go right here. All right, so if you feel that lower back arching off of or lifting off of the mat, go ahead and keep those knees bent, and then you're gonna lightly touch the toes down to the floor. So this is just ensuring that you're not straining the lower back in any way. You are still working the same muscle, getting the effectiveness of this core move, but just not straining the lower back any more than you should be. So right here, we're really keeping that load on the core, moving those feet slowly. That will really make your abs work hard to keep that lower back stable for just 3, 2, and 1. Grab those knees, roll up. Flipping around to the plank position for our final core move. Dumbbell pull throughs in 3, 2, and 1. So I'll show you off of the mat. Coming into the plank position on your hands. You have that dumbbell right behind the front hand, using the other one to pull it across the floor. So we're not just lifting it up and placing it, making sure that the dumbbell stays in contact with the floor throughout. Try not to rotate those hips. This is really just working our core stability. Every time you move those hands, your abs have to work even harder to keep everything stable and stationary. So really try not to move those hips. Keep it up for 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we actually, oh, did I miss one? Oh yeah, so we do have one more move. I apologize for that. If we flip around, we're gonna bring those legs straight to 45 degrees. Take one leg down and up. We're making a little semicircle with the foot. So I apologize for not cueing for this move. All right, so if your lower back is arching off the floor once again, you can keep those knees slightly bent to reduce the load on the core, shortening that lower length. 15 seconds left, everyone. Keep it up right here. Really feeling that burn in the core. Strengthening those abdominal muscles for 3, 2, and 1. All right, now you can grab the back of your knees, pull yourself up. That was our last circuit of work right here, so we're going to move into our cool down after this. So just grabbing some water, catching your breath, and so we're just going to grab some water, catch your breath, and then I will take us through the cool down so we can stretch it out and let that heart rate come down. All right, so if we want to lie down on the mat right here, we're just going to grab some water first. All right, so lying nice on your back, we're going to take one leg up for a hamstring stretch, keeping that bottom leg bent, foot flat on the floor. And for that top leg, keeping that foot nice and relaxed. You can hold above or below the knee. If you want, you can flex that top foot slightly. All right, and go ahead, switch legs. So if you want to increase that stretch, go ahead and flex that top foot. And gently, gently pull that leg towards the chest. A little shaking is good. That just means that we worked those muscles hard, and we certainly did. All right, and stacking that ankle on top of the bottom knee, we're going to pull those legs into a figure 4, stretching that glute. So these are long periods to stretch. We have about 30 seconds before you stretch. That just makes sure that those muscles are recovering properly. It's really important to stretch, not only to increase the range of motion, but just to make sure that those muscles recover properly. All right, and go ahead and switch. Just relax that head, lie back on the mat. Flexing that top foot. And if you want, you can press that top knee very gently away from you. All right, and if you want to grow up those knees, gently stand up. And we're going to take one leg back for a quad stretch. All right, so Gently tucking those hips forward, flexing that back foot, feeling the front of your leg open up, really expanding through the hips. And go ahead, switch sides. Moving slowly just to keep that balance. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's what happens when you get distracted. You get a little off balance. It's okay. All right. All right, dropping that leg right here, keeping a slight bend in those knees. Let's take one arm across for your shoulder stretch. And if you want, you can go ahead and circle that wrist around. From those front planks, we have a lot of pressure built up on the wrists. So go ahead, shaking these out. And switch sides, circling around with the other wrist. All right here, let's take one foot behind. Stretch that other arm over and across. Deep breath right here, feeling that stretch on the side of the body. And taking that other leg behind. The other arm reaches over and across. Just a few more seconds here. All right, so keeping a slight bend in those knees, let's just take one more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. All right, so that was our class for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, my name is Jillian. This was 4 p.m. Total Body Circuits. I'm here over Zoom and on YouTube every Wednesday at 4 p.m. And I also teach here at the MCRC every Monday at 2:30 in the wood courts. So if you enjoyed this class and you want to check out my other classes, please go right ahead. I would love to have you. So I hope you all had a great workout, and I hope you enjoyed. You challenge yourself. I hope you feel accomplished. And I will see you in my next video or my next class. So thank you all so much for coming, and I hope to see you next time.